Okay, hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Third Eye Edition. Now, in this video I am not connected to the internet, so we will not see any players running around or any extra messages that shouldn't be there originally. Alright, so let's get this started then. For this video, I need to remember which way is the way to go after I collect a few things around the place. It's such a, I mean, like, if you just look at this stuff, it's a very nice game for when it was made. So I just gained 3 humanity right off the bat there. That's always handy to have. Talk to this guy over here.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
I really liked him because he just seems so condescending in his nature. It annoys the hell out of me. Do a bit more searching around the place again. I somehow to open up my gestures. I never use gestures. I never know what they did. But I think any NPC that sells you stuff gives you a gesture if you want them to as well.
I am not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Just gives me a couple. I don't know what they do anyway, so just I remember picking up a load of them in the game.
Again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well.
I'd be liking them in this game.
Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
This way it gives me just bite anyway, so we can get a better healing spell. That returns. I think this one returns me to bonfires. Yeah, this one just takes me back to a bonfire. Force. Quickly acting miracle inflicts no damage, but propels foes back and defends against arrows. It's handy, but I would never really use it myself, I don't think. Seek guidance. Facilitates communications between undead, but their value varies greatly. A balance of faith and wisdom is required. So yeah, you seem. I think that might give you more messages from other worlds. I'm not too sure. And this is just heal again, so I already have that one, so I won't be looking to get that one. Thurland Talisman, normal talisman. All I know is they use some magic, so you can attack with them. I've never really attacked with them myself, but magic. I don't think they do anything better. This one seems to be a better one, but I can't afford it anyway. Let's learn a gesture off him. Southern Shrug.
Come again. The
So we'll leave him alone
effectiveness
now
of the
anyway.
teachings.
Look what's up here. Okay, so a little pool of water. I'll just walk through the coast and sleep. Okay, why is that chest opening? Okay. way takes me. Yes, this way takes me to the grave. I'm not going to go down there. Remember, they were tough enough to beat. Let's see what's up this way. Yeah, this is the crow that brought me here earlier on. Little nest for him. So look, those souls of lost undeads, or find a few different versions of them. They boost your soul count. Basically, they just give you more to use them. And this area now, it serves as the central hub. Like whenever you do something, you'll always return this way, at least at some point anyway. It's the main area. It's safe area. There's never any enemies in the main area of it. You can find enemies around it, at the graveyard, or up towards the undead burg, and even down below it a little bit. I think we could drop down this way last night. As you drop down, you come to an area where you can get a few chests from. Just down this way. A few chests with like some nice little items in them. Handy items, really. I'm gonna get a Morningstar and a talisman from that one. See if that Morningstar is better than my mace at the moment. Might be. Hopefully it is. Correct like that. They just allow you to invade other players' worlds, but like I said, I don't have online at the moment. Right now, this second. So I won't be using that. Home of Bones, it return you to the last bonfire you rested at. There's one down this way then as well. And Loy's talisman, they prevent enemies from healing themselves with Estus flasks. I'm not sure if they prevent me from doing it. No, this brings me to the graveyard. I'll take these guys on, see if I can beat them. Yeah, the trolls in here, just have to take one. If he walked up the stairs, it'd be easier. Apparently, skeletons can't walk straight. So I decided that I'm going to go back and get my amount of souls I had on them anyway. It's amazing how tough skeletons actually are in this game. It's up this way, what's this? No. I just need to go to the graveyard, so I can just get a quick way to it, better going this way. Back to the pool of water. I suppose I didn't want to fight those guys just yet. It's the game with the toughest skeletons that I've ever played against. In most games, skeletons are your basic enemy, really, but this one they seem to be a lot tougher. I just got to recollect my souls, and if I had any humanity, I would have recollected that too, but I didn't have any used on me. I'll go around this way, see if there's any shiny corpses this way. No. Oh, there is. Oh shit. I just died again. That's annoying. They fall off the edge after I get killed by them, so I'm hoping they fall off the edge when I was fighting them, so they just make it easier for me. But no. This game does not like making things easy, does it? We all know that. Back around and get my stuff again. No, I don't really like losing souls, especially when I have a ton of them saved up. There've been times when I've had like 60,000 souls and 10 humanity saved up, and it's just I died and I couldn't get back to the area in time, so I just lost it all. It's frustrating. souls back again. Before I do anything else, I'm just check if my Morning Star is better than the mace. How many side effects? Inflicts thrust damage and causes bleeding. This one's still more powerful, that's what I like about it, more power in it. And it has a better scaling effect as well. So yeah, we'll keep with the mace. I'll put check as a bonfire. Leveling up is how much does it cost? Yeah, so it tells you how many souls you require each time you level up. It costs more souls, which can be a bit annoying because it eventually gets up into like tens of thousands, 20,000 and all that. So what should we upgrade first? We'll upgrade a bit into my vitality, I think, for a little bit. Endurance, maybe. How about check explanation? There we go. So parameter determining health. Parameter determining number of attunement slots. I don't feel I need to upgrade it just yet. I've only own one spell at the moment, so I won't bother with it just now. Parameter determining stamina, equipment load, and resistance to bleeding. Now it's handy to have a high equipment load in this game, because the heavier your armor, the more it takes up. It doesn't take up any unless you're actually wearing it or have it equipped, like your weaponry or your shields. But some weapons do weigh a lot. Strength, parameter required to wield powerful weapons also boost weapon attack. Parameter required to wield advanced weapons and also boost weapon attack. Resistance parameter boosting defense and resistance to poison. I don't remember how many poisonous enemies there were in this game, so I'm not going to touch it just yet. Parameter required to wield sorceries, also boost sorceries and magic weapons. And in faith, this is required to cast miracles, boost miracles and divine weapons. So we'll stick a bit onto my faith there, and we'll put one onto attunement. No, not attunement, endurance. So I get a bit more stamina and a bit more equipment load. Now level 5. Every time you put up one parameter, you go up a level. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad in the long run, because I'm pretty sure the enemies scale with you in this game, and I haven't even really fought any tough enemies properly. There's one more way I could check for something first before I just continue on. Look this way. Okay. So I get 6 fire bombs on this little bomb. Actually, you can also equip several items. You can equip to 5 items at a time. So I'm going to replace you with my fire bombs. Replace the cracked red eye orbs with... Actually, nothing in the lead on there is that. That's a nice loadout. Fire bombs, I'm not too used to using them myself. I was more just go in and fight type of guy in the first time, but this time I'm not going to try to be, unless I feel like I have to at a certain point in the game. I think they're more just handy to have in your inventory. If you need to use them against something, you can. Okay, so here starts the first proper fight. Yeah, there's enemies then that also fling fire bombs at you, which can be annoying with enemies. You can't find them before they start flinging a lot at you. You take a lot of damage and from their fire, just like that. Before I get that, I'm gonna go up and kill him so he doesn't bring one down at me and knock me off the side. Heal me. Pop back down and collect the item we've seen down there, so check around this corner. There's an item across there, and I forget to, all you need to do is just sprint up to the edge and press your sprint button again to jump across it. And it's the same idea for getting back. I don't remember what this item is though. Also just walk slowly in this area, or you will fall off that edge. It's a very thin edge. So ring of sacrifice, what's that do again? this one, looking at rings are down here. So, oh yeah. So just basically, when you die, if you're wearing that ring, you won't lose your souls or your humanity, but the ring will break, so it only has a one-time use. So I used it once or twice before, like different. You can get a few of them in the game, and it's handy to have if you're in an area you have no idea where the next bonfire is or how far you are from the last one. If you come up to a boss and you want to give it a go, and you don't want to risk losing anything, you just put it on, and if you die against them, doesn't matter. Other than the fact you need to travel the whole way back around, and that can be very long, time-consuming effort. So as we continue through now, this way leads me to the Undead Bird, which is, as you man said, it's one of the ways to get to the one of the Bells of Awakening, the Undead Church. We'll go kill this guy. It's a rat anyway, simple little enemies. The sound effects of the game are nice as well. I can just walk into war and you can hear it like mad. And even just the walls of this little area are nice. It's basically the first area you kind of want to go to after you get to Firelink Shrines. It's one of the better progression routes. They're easier enemies to fight. Unless you... And it's still a challenge anyway, so unless you want a really hard challenge, go this way first. It's just easier. Especially if it is your first time playing the game. I messed up my first time, I went completely the opposite way. Ended up in the... I don't know what it was called, but ended up against ghosts. And they're tough. I don't remember now if you can find loot in anything, or if it's just like very rare, very seldom finds in this game of loot. I don't know. I just had the habit of breaking everything I came across anyway, just in case. I can't get up there. Just go back around this way. Nothing down on this place. We just go through this white light. Yes, there's no boss in this way again. Like I said before, they just, for some reason, they section off areas with them. Once you go through them, they never show up again, so I don't really understand the need for them unless you're going into a boss area. Because I can't even jump across to there. I've tried it many times before. So I'm not going to bother trying it now. And there's a dragon. Luckily it doesn't say to try and kill you. There's no way in hell you'd be able to kill him at this time of the game. No, 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 no. Bad snowflakes. I can't find my way back to get that safely. I can heal up my health a bit. And those long range enemies are a bastard when you're fighting a bunch of melee enemies. Because there's a bit of lag at the moment anyway for the game. Not too surprised. Setup isn't that great and the game takes up a lot of everything to play basically. It's handy if they do start to heal, you just can leave them still for a while and they don't heal till they put down their flasks. And then you can kill them in that time anyway. Just go down the block again, break away some of them. Let's walk in. Another one. There we go. Now we just walk down here. I forgot about that one. Hiding behind the little shelves. These are some of the basic hollows again. They're out here. They can be anywhere in the game. I don't remember all the areas. Break too far. This might be. No. Yeah, we'll just head up this ladder anyway. You can see this ladder when you get into the Undead Burg. Just if you look over the wall. Down by there is the stairs I came up and then the dragon flew past. Just get up on top of the roof. This is all up here anyway. Which I don't see. Can I jump to there from here? I don't remember that. I don't know if I tried that. Let's give it a go. Oh, I can. Okay then, is there anything up here? Nothing in them barrels anyway. Let's get them up we go. I get a crossbow and a few bolts first. I don't remember how to get to that area. Doesn't look like it'd be too hard to find a way to it though anyway. Just walk back around for safety reasons. Don't want to lose too much help by just dropping off an edge. Get a new shield. So we'll just see if the shields are any better than the one I'm carrying currently. Let's see, what does this do? Does it get damage reduction of 80% in physical, 40% in magic, 30% in fire, 65% in lightning. Now, the wooden shield is better because it gives me, only difference is it's better in physical damage reduction, which is 93%, so I'll stick that on for now. Did I not get it? There's another shield here, but that's worse than all of my shields. So that's the worst thing. I've now equipped a better shield. I don't have any better weapons just yet. Head back down this way. There's another door here to go through. This one just leads you to a nice little merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
And like I said before, the souls are the currency of the game. They provide you to buy anything that is for sale. Some require a lot of souls, some just don't require much at all. Now I only have 1,475 souls, so I'm going to be careful what I buy if I do buy anything off them right now. Like, this repair powder is a handy thing if you're in the middle of a fight and you need to repair your weapon, you just use it and it repairs the weapon in your right hand. Okay, so he sells you a key to open residence at Undead Burg. I don't remember where that unlocks, but I'm going to buy it in a minute after I check everything else he has. Well, that's a nice shield. Takes down all physical damage. Yeah, he's also the first place you can buy a bow from. No, I have a crossbow, so I won't buy this just yet. I don't remember if the crossbows are any good. I don't think I used them before. You can also buy arrows off him, so could buy a few bolts if I want to, but I won't just yet. I'll build up my currency a bit more. His armor is expensive enough. So if I get a bit of money in the next little bit, I might come back and buy some off. Buy it all off and just to get rid of my holy clothes. So for now, we're just going to buy his key. I actually selling the same shield that I own, actually. Yeah, we might come back. We'll come back and buy the armor next, I think. Off him. So total, we need 2,300. So I could just come back and buy it bit by bit, but I'll probably just come back when I have it all. We'll talk to him.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Hey, what's the matter?
As I mentioned, there's 3 creatures you mentioned there: a goat demon, bull demon, and the drake. The drake was the dragon that flew overhead and landed in front of us and then moved on. Whereas the bull demon and the goat demon, they're bosses there later on in the game. Now, I don't remember this message being here. Oh, okay, so I do. I seem to connect to an internet source somewhere in the house. It was getting the 5 messages again. Well, there's 2 here. There's one before, just says praise the sun. Common when you find danger zone. That would be through there. And this one says fall ahead. Okay. It was going to go into here. Quick little look around. Go upstairs. There's another set of broken stairs. The ladder there. I haven't seen it before, but I never found a way around to it, I don't think so. Maybe we will this time. Hopefully we will. Alright, so here's a bonfire anyway. Can we level up? No, we can't level up. There's no reason to attune magic. So I could add in reverse my hollowing, and you can kindle the bonfire when you're human by giving up another humanity. You have to give up humanity to become human by clicking the reverse hollowing. When you're human, give up another humanity to kindle a bonfire. It allows you to refill your Estus flask with up to 10 on the first one, and then you need to wait to find the rite of kindling to upgrade it further, which it can go up to a total of 20, I believe, unless it's different in this edition. But anyway, that will do it for this video anyway, so it's going to leave this here. And once again, thank you for watching this one. Any advice further on, just leave it again in the comments. Thank you.